going to show you 3 different ways that you can practice Bakasana, crow pose. The first variation that we're going to take is going to be down on our back. So make your way down into your back and draw your knees into your chest. Some circles to the knees. You can roll the back side of the pelvis down into the earth. And at the same time, deepening your awareness. Feeling for the edges of the body, feeling for the edges of the lungs. And then we'll pause. Take your hands to the shins, just beneath the knees, and then start to draw in close towards the heart. So you might feel your tail or the sacrum pick up away from the floor. And as you find your next exhale, keep emptying as you lift your head and shoulders up off the mat. Now from here, you're going to walk your hands down your shins a little so you can really pull in, and we're looking for that lift of the tail up away from the earth in this place of compression, right, deep into the exhalation. So stay here, and then see if you can start to wrap your forearms around your shins. Keep your right hand to your left shin as you reach your left arm forward, and even trying to squeeze towards the knee with the inner arm, and then do the same with the left. Right? So hug in, reach forward, curl up to the back of the heart, through the pelvis, through the tail, and then release down. Pull the knees in, breath in. As you exhale, slide your hands down towards the edges of the feet. Let the knees open wide and just a little side to side wiggle with the hips. We're going to come back in that same shape. Draw the knees in, pull the shins towards the heart, lift the head. You can even flex the feet to help you bring the thighs in a little closer towards your chest. From here, you're going to open your knees just slightly, and then what we're looking for is starting to bring the left armpit, if possible, up above the left kneecap. So really having to keep the backs of the shoulders lifted, back of the heart lifted, and if the left hand gets there, get the right hand around, flex your wrist, look up, lift up, Bakasana, crow pose. Relax down to your back, knees to the chest, and then make your way into that Supta Bakasana. This variation with the hips wiggling side to side. Step your legs up, catch the back of the thighs, and we'll rock up to a seat. Now let's take crow pose number 2. So this variation, we're going to use 2 blocks. This is a tool to help us get a little closer into the shape. So block number 1, tall setting. You can put it in the center of your mat. Block number 2, which is going to be your platform. You're going to stand with your feet on here. Low setting. So when we're talking about setting up for crow pose, we're going to use garland as a way to enter. And garland is just a variation of your yogi squat. So you can come onto your block. I like to use my other block for the hands. Bend the knees and then open the knees wide. So from here, reset that first block, the skinny edge pointing forward, and then walk your hands down and reach your fingertips forward. Let the heels pull back, so counterbalancing. And then lift the heart up. So from here, you're going to walk your hands back until you can feel the back of your arm starting to connect into that place at the front of the shins. Spread the fingers wide. The hands are slightly angled out, so it's the pointers that are straight ahead, and the pointer and the thumb really being the anchor points as you grip down into the earth. Bring the hips up halfway, and here you might have space. You can walk the hands back a little further, and if that block feels far away, bring it a little closer in. So from here, leaning forward, you're going to bring your forehead down onto the block, and then play, drawing 1 heel up, maybe 2. If you're here and you want to press up off the block or come back, you can try that. Feet come down, hips down, take rest. Good job. Drop back, child's pose. You can sweep the arms down, forehead on or near the earth. And let your shoulder blades just slide wide apart. Take a breath. Let it go. Okay. Lift the back of the heart. Let's come crow pose number 2. So this variation is going to be especially nice if you've already found yourself in a crow pose where you can get the feet off of the mat. Now, this use of the strap is a way where we can take that crow pose, right, with the elbows bent, and what usually it ends up is not only are the elbows bent, but typically the feet end up a little lazy, right? Like maybe we're like this, just hanging out. And so the difference between this and this, right, comes from that lift of drawing up and in. From the inner body, the pelvic floor all the way up the back chain towards the back of the heart. So we can use the strap. So make a loop with the strap, right? And you want to feed it through so that you have that tight loop where it's not going to come undone. And you're going to bring that circle of the strap to the outer arms, and you're going just above the crease of the elbow there. So you still want to be able to bend your elbows like robot arms. Let the tail end of the strap just go over to the side, right? And then you can come back in. My strap feels a little loose. Okay. So once you get that there, you're going to pull the arms apart. So you want to be pressing the outer arms into the strap. And this is going to give you something to push into that's going to rebound into your pushing away from the earth. If you want to have your feet on the block like we did before, go ahead. If not, feet are together. Right? Bend the knees, you're on the balls of the feet. Open the knees up, drop the hands down. Hips lift halfway. Walk your hands back. Right? Grip into the earth, roll into the balls of the feet. Look forward. That's key. Chin away from the throat. So as you look forward, start to lean forward. Right? It's not a lift, it's a lean. So you push off the tips of the toes, and maybe you draw one heel in, set it down, and then the other. Or maybe as you come forward, both heels come up. Push your arms into the strap. Right? And then as you look forward, maybe you lengthen the arms, heels up. Come back down. Take rest. One of my favorite ways to take rest from that. You can come downward facing dog. Pull forward, lower in. Slide your hands forward, Danda Pranam. Prostration. You can spin the palms up. You can turn the palms down. It's going to accentuate a sense of grounding. You can connect the hands. Take the fingers up to the sky. Have fun with it. Play with it. Let me know how it goes.